Alright, pipe down, dustbin lids. I'm your substitute Alfred, 'cause my cousin Kisses, your teacher, more like your babysitter 'cause this is nursery school, is Tom and Dick with the Scooby-Doo 'cause one of you wankers gave it to her, Now what's her name? Jimmy? Shut your north and south, or you're not gonna understand a dicky bird I'm saying. Now I don't speak received pronunciation like you dustbin lids. I speak Cockney, so I'm gonna translate for you and tell you some jackanories, some stories about the Kermit, the street, the frog and toad, the road. Because I live life of crime. Well, I'm not gonna get into it about me selling Michael Caine. It's just an act. Don't worry about that. It's nothing. Anyway, you have to have good china plates, mates, or else you're not gonna go anywhere in this life. You don't want to become a battle cruiser like them and spend all day in the rubber dub, the pub. You should only have a couple of pints a day. Not, getting a 2 and 8, you know what I mean? Alfred here. You wanna have an David? I had some Barney rubber with my septic tank full, was not understanding a dicky what I'm saying, you know what I mean? I can't be clear with my king's speech. So I've joined a life of crime in the Kermit, so Michael Caine, I was stapling, you know what I mean? I'm an EastEnder, living in LA with my cows and kisses, and she's up the duff with me bricks and mortar. My daft down to the China plates making right punch and Judy. They think they're having a bubble bath with the jackanories and porcupines about my stolen stash of soda. I need the dosh from some Michael Caine. I'm trying to keep calm and carry on the Oxford Cube, you know what I mean? Fucking numpty wankers. Another pint.
So my cows and kisses says Duke of Kent's do, and we have a quick dicky bird, and you want to and it. She calls me a battle cruiser. I say, quit your dub, you should see me china plates at the rubber dub. I says, don't be in such a 2 and 8. I've got enough wong from selling Michael Caine and the Kermit, you know what I mean? Then I says, I'm wee bit Hank Marvin, and she says, take a butcher's hook in the fridge. I'm watching custard and jelly to rest me dog's meat, you fucking Hampton Wick. Oh, blimey.
Oh. So it was a wee bit cream crackered. Me bacon and eggs, brown bread, Moby Dick, blue in the butter, know what I mean? And I'm just thinking it's either Scooby-Doo or the Ruben Murray from last night. Or maybe I'm Pete Thomas, the Queen. So I scalp a flow and take a shove at that. And I down golf. Like that. A wee bit. And the cabbie says we're gonna have Bonnie Rubber if we got the Rona. So don't want to cause a pen length, so I give him a center. And I bought a choke to the Oxford Cube instead. I'm gonna write Tom and Dick and my loaf of bread, you know what I mean? On a negative, probably just had one too many pints of the rub dub last night. You know what I mean?
You are it. So there's this Don French Jew dance coming out of the loo at the rubber dub. Some from Doc Cortland had to take quick pack cash. And there's this Richard III smelling me in and out. Some love at school took a pony in a urinal. Though I'm just thinking, it's like some elephant Hampton Wick having a bubble bath. Or some Moby Dick wanker had some got off of Ruby Murray and was in a hurry, you know what I mean? So I was up the frog and toad at the rubber dub, Jack Jones no china plate, a wee bit cream and punch, and this septic tank elephant trunk is acting all deaf down Lily, if you know what I mean. And he's trying to tell me this jackanary, but I don't want to rub it. Then he spills his pint on my Uncle Bert and me Alan Wickers. I don't want to start a pen and ink, though I'm right Brahms, if you know what I mean. So I hooked this septic wick straight in the mince pies, and I says to this wanky yank, Scapaflow, or shut your fucking north and south, or we're gonna have a bit of Barney rubble, if you know what I mean. And he's just stung, you know. He just says, I'm from America, I don't understand what you're saying. And I says, don't they speak English there, you fucking numpty trumpet dump?
So I was on a dog and bone, 2 and 8 with my china plate. I tell him his bloody tea leaf and that he's been telling porcupines, you know what I mean? And I'll use my loaf and bread and don't Adam and Eve a bloody dicky bird he's saying, you know what I mean? So I says to him, he's gonna be in Barney Rubble if you don't return my stash of Michael Caine, brown bread and the Kermit, if you know what I mean. I'm Tom and Dick of these cherry pies for me mates. Fucking Richard III raspberry tart wankers.
You want I'm an David. I got me china plate, having a butcher's hook at me Mrs. Bristol City, you know what I mean? And she's up the duff with trouble and strife with my dustbin lid, so they're a bit bigger, you know what I mean? That Tom and Dick taunted, I know he's having a kicking out prance, right bubble bath, and he says to me, don't be such a fucking Hampton Wick. Now I admit I was a wee bit punching Judy, you know what I mean? So I says to him, he's gonna be in a bit of Barney Rubble next time I see you in the rubber dub, so you better grab hold and hook out for your Niagara Falls, you know what I mean? The fucking numpty wanker.
Hello mate, Alfred here. You know me missus, she fit. Ain't no manga. But I got her up the duff. And I ain't got no dash though, know what I mean? This is a bit of a bother for my mother. Lock, stock and all that for my father. I've gone on stay from enjoying a life of crime on the streets. I don't know what else to do, so gotta sell my cocaine.
You want I'm an David? I want my apples and pears to me lady.
My baker's dozen has me Alan Wickers. So I says to this Barney Rubble, take a ball and chalk and fuck off. And I'm just thinking, he's making some serious bees and honey, so what's he doing up in Melati in me Alan Wickers? He must be up there, fucking me missus bottom glass. I mean, missus, she like, you gotta get your brass tacks straight, mate. She says your baker's dozen had a wee Jimmy on the street and had come up the apples and pears to the laddie to change into your Alan Wickers. So I says to me cows and kisses, are you having a right bubble bath? I knew you were having a Darby and Joan with me dozen.